I really want to start this review by thanking Matt Reeves for not only concluding one of the best film trilogies with one hell of a bang, but for crafting one of the best film experiences I've had for a long time. War for the Planet of the Apes is the third installment in the rebooted Apes trilogy, which is a pseudo-prequel to the Charlton Heston classic. Like the previous film, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, War is directed by Matt Reeves. And without giving away too many spoilers, we have reached the conclusion of Caesar's journey from the first film, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, where Caesar leads the apes against one last struggle against the humans, who are followed by the dictator known as the Colonel, played here by Woody Harrelson. But what the film does is show the good and evil on both sides of the conflict, with different perspectives coming from both the apes and humans. No one here is purely good or bad. There are defectors on both the humans and apes sides, where we have Caesar really struggling with the thought of turning into Cobra, the villainous ape from Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, where Caesar's perspective is continuously changing over the course of the film. This is a war film to the dot. This is a dark, somber film that I'm sure some people are going to find a bit too depressing in parts, but this film is so beautifully put together, creating one of the most emotional films I've seen. Typically, the third film in a trilogy is the weakest, but Reeves has somehow made the best film in the trilogy. War relies on little dialogue here by spending most of the film with the apes, not the humans, with Woody Harrelson being really the only human character in the film with dialogue, save for the unbelievably talented Amia Miller, who plays the character of Nova, which fans of the original film will notice a connection there, where her character is mute for most of the film. But there are great stretches of the film where sign language is the only form of communication between the apes, creating a real cerebral experience. Andy Serkis gives the performance of his career, giving Caesar incredible depth, creating the noble, strong leader we've come to expect and know over the course of 3 films. I do really honestly hope he is openly recognized for his work, especially with this film. Woody Harrelson here is terrifying. There are a lot of Holocaust parallels here, with camps being set up for the apes. It creates a very dour experience, and Woody Harrelson's character is incredibly cruel to the apes, but he has merit. We get his point of view, why he thinks he is right. It makes him very endearing. He is not a one-dimensional villain. I'd most liken his character to being something like Marlon Brando's character from Apocalypse Now. The supporting cast here, including the beautiful Maurice, the orangutan, and Rocket, the chimpanzee, adds some real depth to the film and help reflect the different sides of Caesar. A lot of people I think will really come out loving Maurice, but the one supporting cast member that I found to be a surprising favorite is Bad Ape, who is definitely the comic relief in the film, but retains his own personality and depth to him that he doesn't become grating or annoying, but adds some much needed levity when things get too dark. Every scene here is crafted to be bold and memorable. There are definitely parallels and shades of Apocalypse Now and The Great Escape, a lot of great war films, and this film can easily stand alongside those films, including some incredible war scenes and action scenes. Like the scene with the green lasers from the trailer, it's better here than you could have possibly imagined. The CG work here, again, is the best in the business. This is the standard. I think there's only very occasional moments when the apes are paired against humans, when the apes might look digital against the humans, when in contrast with a human and an ape, your mind obviously switches to thinking the ape is obviously a digital character. But for most of the film, and honestly, the apes look real, and they emote like any human. I think maybe there were 1 or 2 spotty green screen moments in the film, but this is a visual tour de force. This here is state-of-the-art mocap and CG. Weta Digital really need to be commended for their work here, and I hope they get the recognition that they deserve. But a lot of commendation I think needs to go to Michael Giacchino and his score here, because I think this is my favorite work of his. where he crafts an incredibly emotional score. And, in comparison with his recent work in Spider-Man just last week, this feels like a completely different score. The score only added to each scene and really made it an emotional experience, and mainly a lot of the emotion came here from the score. Guys, it's July, and I have no problem calling War for the Planet of the Apes the best film of 2017 so far. It's an incredibly engrossing and emotional film, and it's an incredible conclusion to one of cinema's best trilogies. This is very rare, but War for the Planet of the Apes gets a 10 out of 10 from me and absolutely deserves the Mono's Choice Award. I really do hope you see this film. It's unlike anything else that I've seen this year. Caesar really becomes sort of this Moses type figure in the film, and really will become one of the landmark film characters that people, I think, will remember for many years to come. Probably more so than even Charlton Heston's character in the original film. So guys, do yourself a favor, see War for the Planet of the Apes. If you're looking for something that isn't too dark, then look, maybe you go see Spider-Man. But if you want a real film experience that packs a hugely satisfying and emotional punch that isn't tied to any cinematic universes or anything like that, then please go and see this film. It's unlike anything else out in cinemas right now. It's beautiful. I love it. I am still thinking about it, even hours after I've left the theater. It's unlike anything else this year. So please go and see War for the Planet of the Apes. I hope you like this review. If you did like this review, do remember to hit the thumbs up button and comment down below in the comments section. Do please let me know if you are seeing this film, or if you have plans to see it, do let me know down below in the comments section. And if you would like to subscribe to this channel, do hit the subscribe button and the little bell next to it, which will remind you of when the Mono Report uploads new content. And don't forget, you can follow the Mono Report on Facebook and Twitter at the Mono Report. Thank you so much, guys. I always appreciate you guys watching these videos. Don't forget to stay right here for your Mono Fix. Bye, guys.